Oh yeah, guess who? It's me again, and I'm back, and just want to show you this big beastie this time, which I've just acquired from my old faithful eBay, of course, and this is a national Panasonic DR48 communications receiver. Gets long, medium, shortwave, FM, and sideband, so covers all stuff you need for that sort of thing, and yeah, it's a pretty good bit of kit. So it's not the best time of day really to be demonstrating HF, but anyway, it's 20 past 10 in the morning, and just you can see that I got it on the Volmet, Shannon Volmet, and, and you can see the S-meter needle swinging away well. Let's just turn her up.
Have okay. Temperature 20. Viewpoint 15. 218 1022 06. Cars or leave. Metroport. Cars or leave at 0-000.
Right, as you can hear, it's working pretty well there. I've just got it on an outside long wire, which is just like an inverted V configuration, but it's just a long wire with a 9-to-1 union on the end of it, because I also use it for transmitting with the little one above it there, little QRP rig, and also the FT450D, which is tucked over in the corner there. Anyway, yeah, it's really pleased with this. Excuse me. Yeah, I took it apart yesterday and just to give it a bit of an overhaul, because it was obviously it's an old radio, and the bulb in the S meter wasn't working, and the volume control was a bit crackly, as you turn it, and also the speaker in this one is doesn't sound very good. So I've got it plugged into an external speaker, which is this little satellite speaker up above. But it sounds really good through that. But the internal speaker, there's no sort of bass on it or anything, and I think the cone has had it, or something's gone out of alignment on the speaker. But anyway, not to worry. So I replaced the bulb in the S meter and cleaned the volume control, just checked everything else, and all seemed pretty good really. So put it back together yesterday and got it going today again. Yesterday I had a lot of noise on HF, about an S7 or S8 of noise, and I don't know what it was, but it was broadband, and so I couldn't really receive much on this last night. But I turned it on this morning and the noise is gone, so I don't know what it was. Hopefully it won't come back, but you can see this morning it's working well. But there's an antenna trim on there, which if you watch the you can sort of see it altering slightly, but anyway, just trim that to whatever band you're on. Then there's below that there's the RF gain. So I'll just turn down. As you can see, it just kills the signal. And that's the RF gain, about 2/3 of the way up. You only really need to use it as much as you need it with the RF gain, really. If you have it too high, you can get overload, or it just kills the signal really in a way. But anyway, yeah, so yeah, pleased with it really. It's not sure how old it is, probably about 30 years old, I don't know when these came out. But it's got fine tuning and normal tuning on the main control knob there. If you pull it, which it's already pulled it, it goes slow, and then if you push it in, you can tune quicker there, as you can see. And also the dial moves as well, so you got analog readout and digital. Quite nice, really. And so you pull it back out again, you can just fine tune it back in to where we were, somewhere there. Like that. And there's also a little calibration pot there. So say that was reading 5506 or something with the voice correct, you can adjust the pot to get it on 5505, you know, because I know this frequency is on 5505, so yeah, it's pretty good really. It's got quite a few features on it, and it's got the BFO pitch there as well as the fine tuning on the knob, so you've got both really. It's good. And you've got bass and treble, and obviously just the volume. Then you've got AM mode, turns the sideband off, and then you've got a noise limiter, and then that's the bandwidth. You can hear it's on narrow bandwidth. That's on wide. There's not a lot of difference really, but anyway, it does make a bit. If you listen to AM broadcast stations, you know, stick it on wide, and it's a nice reception, you know, very good. And over here, you can turn the lights off, the dial lights. That turns them on and off. And the digital display, you can turn that off. And then that tells you what the S meter is going to read, either the signal strength or the battery strength. Well, this is running on mains at the moment, but you can put 8 D cells in this big beauty underneath, so you can run it on batteries as well. So that's just like a battery check, which is quite handy to have, you know, so you can see when your batteries are getting low, or and so yeah, being able to turn the digital display off saves a lot on battery as well, which is and obviously turning the lights off, so they sort of thought it all out really. It's good, you know. And so yeah, so I don't know how long I'll keep this one for. But you know, it certainly takes up quite a bit of my my bench here, but as you can see, I've got the other stuff around it and on top of it. And but yeah, it's nice. It's sort of it looks professional, you know, and especially at night, you know, it's lit up and that it looks good. And it works well on, you know, on FM and all that, and I won't demonstrate that because it's only FM, but and on the AM broadcast, you know, it's good. It's lovely sound on the, you know, if you listen to China Radio International or Radio Romania International, which I do, the English broadcasts, and sounds really good on it. So so there you go. Anyway, I'll probably do another video on it. You know, just tuning up and down the bands a bit or something, and but probably need to do that at night really, because not so much on in the daytime on HF, as you probably know really. So yeah, there you go. Right, anyway, I think I'll do for now, but thanks for watching, and I will be back. Like the prodigal son, I will return. And so cheers for now. This is G7ILP Kev saying bye, busy bye.